are you? The silver spoons.
Come and take a journey through the golden age of television.
Someday people are going to do all their banking with computers, their shopping with computers. Someday almost everything's going to be done by a computer.
Discover the beloved shows that once captured our hearts and minds, but have since faded from the spotlight.
A grown man like yourself watches cartoons every morning?
Yes, I've seen Popeye 14 times.
Join us as we look at 20 famous shows that faded into history.
That's what the lady said, bowling.
She said bowling. Bowling. Bowling?
The Brady Bunch was an American sitcom that first aired on ABC on September the 26th, 1969. Created by Sherwood Schwartz, this show became a cultural icon during its 5-season run. The series introduced viewers to the Brady family, a household featuring Mike Brady, Robert Reed, a widowed architect with 3 sons, and Carol Martin, Florence Henderson, a widow with 3 daughters.
I never did that on The Odd Couple. Let me try it, see. Hi, honey, I'm home.
The family's lighthearted approach to everyday problems connected with audiences. Each episode showed the adventures and challenges of Greg, Marcia, Peter, Jan, Bobby, and Cindy as they went through sibling rivalries and teenage dilemmas. Despite Florence Henderson's request for her character to work outside the home, the producers kept Carol as a stay-at-home mom, reflecting societal norms of the time. The series attempted to entertain its audience with the introduction of a new character, Cousin Oliver, in its final season. Unfortunately, this move did not prevent its cancellation in 1974 due to declining ratings. Up next, let's explore the nostalgic charm of Happy Days.
I played chess.
You play with her chest?
No, chess, Fonzie. See the game. Chess.
It first aired on ABC on January the 15th, 1974. Gary Marshall produced this sitcom, and it quickly became a hit. Set in the 1950s, the show followed the lives of the Cunningham family and their friends in Milwaukee. Richie Cunningham, Ron Howard, was the central character, going through teenage life with his best friends Potsy, Anson Williams, and Ralph, Donnie Most. Today, Ron Howard is an acclaimed director known for films like A Beautiful Mind and Apollo 13. One of the most iconic characters was Arthur Fonzie Fonzarelli, Henry Winkler. Fonzie's cool demeanor and leather jacket made him a cultural icon. He became the breakout star, and his catchphrases like "Hey" and "Sit on it" became part of American pop culture. Happy Days provided a look at post-World War II America, presenting an idealized version of middle-class life. It was a feel-good show that captured the hearts of many. The phrase "jumping the shark" originated from a 2-part episode where Fonzie jumped over a shark, marking what many fans felt was a turning point in the show's quality. Happy Days ran for 11 seasons, concluding on June 12, 1984. Happy Days stopped airing because of the changes in time slots and declining ratings. Buckle up to take a look at the fun and quirky world of Laverne and Shirley. Laverne and Shirley first aired on ABC on January the 27th, 1976. Gary Marshall created this hilarious sitcom. It followed the lives of 2 best friends, Laverne DeFazio, Penny Marshall, and Shirley Feeney, Cindy Williams. These 2 working-class women worked as bottle cappers at the Schatz Brewery in Milwaukee. Penny Marshall, Laverne, became a successful director. Their adventures were full of humor and heart, whether dealing with workplace antics or their quirky neighbors, Lenny, Michael McKeon, and Squiggy, David Lander. Laverne and Shirley always brought the laughs. The show was a spin-off from Happy Days where the characters were introduced. The theme song, Making Our Dreams Come True, became a hit and perfectly captured the show's spirit. The show aired for 8 seasons, ending in 1983. The departure of Cindy Williams in the final season was a major blow, leading to a decline in ratings. She continued working in other shows like Desperate Housewives and 8 Simple Rules. Let's remember the heartfelt stories in the Wonder Years once again.
Kevin Arnold, born a butthead, lived a butthead's life.
It first aired on ABC on January the 31st of 1988. This coming-of-age sitcom, created by Neil Marlins and Carol Black, captured the essence of growing up in the late 1960s and early 70s. The show followed Kevin Arnold, Fred Savage, a teenager dealing with life's ups and downs with his family and friends. Fred Savage, Kevin Arnold, has directed and produced shows like The Grinder and What Just Happened. Kevin's family included his father, Jack, Dan Laria, his mother, Norma, Allie Mills, his older brother, Wayne, Jason Harvey, and his sister, Karen, Olivia Diabo. His best friend, Paul Pfeiffer, Josh Saviano, and his crush, Winnie Cooper, Danica McKellar, played significant roles in his life. The narration by an adult, Kevin, voiced by Daniel Stern, added a nostalgic and reflective touch to the series. The show was praised for its honest portrayal of adolescence. It tackled various themes such as love, loss, and social change, making it a favorite among viewers. Fred Savage, at age 13, became the youngest actor ever nominated for an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series for his role as Kevin. The Wonder Years ran for 6 seasons, ending on May 12, 1993. It left a lasting impact and remains beloved for its heartfelt storytelling and memorable characters. Let's dive into the unconventional and out-of-this-world antics of Mork and Mindy.
It's just another side of love, Mork. Like a father's love for his daughter. He sacrifices...
Well, I know that. I read Lolita.
Mork and Mindy first aired on ABC on September the 14th of 1978. This quirky sitcom starred Robin Williams as Mork, an alien from the planet Ork, and Pam Dauber as Mindy McConnell, a human woman. Mork's character originally appeared on Happy Days, and his popularity led to the creation of this spin-off. Robin Williams, Mork, was an iconic comedian and actor known for films like Good Will Hunting until his death in 2014.
I was just trying to help you lift off. What you have to really do is shave your head to reduce the friction. Come on, let's try again.
Mork's mission was to study human behavior, and he reported his findings to Orson, his unseen supervisor. Living with Mindy in her attic, Mork's misunderstandings of Earth customs created endless comedy. Robin Williams' improvisation and performance made Mork an instant hit with audiences. The show also featured Mindy's father, Fred, Conrad Janis, and her grandmother, Cora Elizabeth Kerr. Their interactions with Mork added depth and warmth to the series. The show's unique blend of humor and heart made it stand out.
Are you a member of Space Patrol?
Are you putting me on?
Despite its initial success, Mork and Mindy faced declining ratings in later seasons, partly due to changes in time slots and cast. The series ended in 1982 after 4 seasons. However, Robin Williams' unforgettable portrayal of Mork remains a highlight of television history. Let's discuss the beloved educational world of Sesame Street.
Oh, hey everybody! Hello there, this is your free little pal Grover.
Sesame Street premiered on November the 10th, 1969 on the National Educational Television Network, which later became PBS. Created by Joan Gans Cooney and Lloyd Morissette, this iconic children's show revolutionized educational television. Using a mix of live action, puppetry, and animation, it aimed to teach kids basic skills like the alphabet, numbers, and social behaviors. The show features a diverse cast of characters, including the famous Muppets created by Jim Henson. Beloved characters like Big Bird, Elmo, Cookie Monster, Bert, and Ernie have entertained and educated generations of children. Human characters like Gordon, Susan, Bob, and Mr. Hooper also play significant roles, interacting with the Muppets and teaching valuable lessons.
Imagine that! Oh, all these cookies! Be sure to have some imagination.
It's known for its catchy songs and segments. It also tackled various social issues, adapting to changing times while staying true to its educational mission. The show's ability to blend fun and learning has made it a favorite for over 5 decades. The program has now won more than 100 Emmy Awards. It continues to air new episodes, now on HBO, before being made available on PBS. Now, who doesn't recall the wacky world of The Muppet Show?
The Muppet Show with our very special
special guest star, Mr. Steve Martin.
It first aired in September 1976 in the UK and later in the US. Created by Jim Henson, this variety show featured a cast of puppet characters known as the Muppets. Hosted by Kermit the Frog, each episode included musical numbers, comedy sketches, and guest stars.
I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils.
Watch.
The main characters included Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, Gonzo, and many other beloved Muppets. ITC Entertainment and Henson Associates produced the show. It was unique because it combined puppetry with celebrity guest appearances, creating a family-friendly program that appealed to all ages. The Muppet Show ran for 5 seasons, totaling 120 episodes. It became immensely popular, known for its humor and creativity. The show's catchphrases and characters became part of pop culture, and it won numerous awards during its run. The show was canceled in 1981 after 5 seasons because the creators ran out of ideas for the plot of the show, but the Muppets continued to appear in successful films and TV specials. The Muppets continue to star in movies and TV specials with the original performers like Frank Oz and Steve Whitmire. Now let's sing along with the educational fun of Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rocky, the chip on the block of your favorite schoolhouse.
Schoolhouse Rock was first premiered on ABC on January the 6th in 1973. This educational series featured animated music videos that taught concepts like grammar, math, science, and American history.
As your body grows bigger,
Your mind must flower.
it's great to learn.
'Cause knowledge is power.
Each episode of Schoolhouse Rock used catchy songs and colorful animation to make learning fun and memorable.
Hey, that's smart. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, that's not fair. Giving a guy a shot down there.
Some of the most famous segments include Conjunction Junction, I'm Just a Bill, and 3 is a Magic Number. These songs have become classics, loved by both children and adults. The idea for the show came from David McCall, who noticed his son could easily remember rock song lyrics but struggled with multiplication tables. This inspired the creation of educational songs that children could sing along with and learn from. The show originally aired from 1973 to 1985, but new episodes were produced in the 90s and 2000s. The series ended in 2009, but remains a beloved educational tool. Its songs continue to be used in classrooms, making learning engaging and fun. Who's ready to travel to the magical world of the Smurfs? The Smurfs was an animated series first aired on NBC from 1981 to 1989. Based on the Belgian comic series by Peyo, the show brought the small blue humanoid creatures to life. The Smurfs lived in a village of mushroom-shaped houses in the forest, led by the wise Papa Smurf. Key characters included Smurfette, Brainy Smurf, Clumsy Smurf, Hefty Smurf, and the villainous wizard Gargamel with his cat, Azrael. Each episode followed the Smurfs as they faced various adventures and challenges, always emphasizing teamwork and friendship. The theme song, La 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 La, the Smurf song, became instantly recognizable.
Sing a happy song.
The show was produced by Hanna-Barbera Productions and captured the imaginations of children worldwide. Its blend of humor, fantasy, and moral lessons made it a hit. The Smurfs ran for 9 seasons before being canceled in 1989 due to declining ratings. Despite this, the characters have remained popular through reruns, movies, and new series. Life lessons and laughs. Next up, we have the story of Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids.
Hey, it's Fat Albert, and I'm gonna sing a song for you.
The show first aired on CBS on September the 9th of 1972. Created by Bill Cosby, this animated series was based on Cosby's childhood experiences in Philadelphia.
Now I got more important stuff on my mind.
More important? What's more important? Get ready for big game. Yeah, man, what's more?
The show followed Fat Albert and his group of friends known as the Cosby Kids as they went through everyday challenges. The main characters included Fat Albert, Mushmouth, Dumb Donald, Russell, Weird Harold, and Bill Cosby himself as the host and narrator. Each episode featured a moral lesson, often addressing important social issues such as bullying, substance abuse, and honesty. The show's unique combination of humor and educational content made it both entertaining and enlightening. Bill Cosby voiced several characters, adding a personal touch to the storytelling. Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids aired for 13 seasons from 1972 to 1985. Despite its popularity, CBS decided to cancel it as part of a broader shift in its programming strategy. Next awaits you the mystery-solving world of the Scooby-Doo Where Are You show.
Don't tell me you're scared.
Me scared? Like, don't be silly.
It first premiered on CBS on September the 13th, 1969. Created by Joe Ruby and Ken Spears and produced by Hanna-Barbera Productions, this animated series introduced viewers to the lovable Great Dane, Scooby-Doo, and his gang of mystery-solving friends. The series was initially inspired by the 1940s radio show The Abbott and Costello Show and aimed to blend humor with mystery. The main characters included Scooby-Doo, Shaggy Rogers, Fred Jones, Daphne Blake, and Velma Dinkley. The group traveled in their van, the Mystery Machine, uncovering spooky mysteries and unmasking villains disguised as supernatural creatures. Scooby and Shaggy's hilarious acts and love for snacks added a comedic touch to the thrilling adventures.
When I say let go, let loose, and we'll drop down on the sofa. Go! Like this place is haunted. We let go, but we didn't fall.
The show's theme song, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, became iconic, setting the stage for the gang's spooky investigations.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now.
Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Ran for 3 seasons on CBS before being retooled and renamed The New Scooby-Doo Movies for 2 more seasons.
Velma, you did it again.
What? Lose my temper?
Yes, and found a way out.
While its original run ended in 1970, Scooby-Doo has been revived numerous times with new series, specials, and movies, making it one of the longest-running American animated series. Get ready to head back to the Stone Age with the Flintstones.
I was only trying to push him out the back door.
Never mind, Barney, I'll do it.
The show first premiered on ABC on September the 30th of 1960. Created by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, this animated sitcom was set in a romanticized Stone Age world. It followed the everyday lives of the Flintstone family, which included Fred, his wife Wilma, and their daughter Pebbles. They lived next door to their best friends, the Rubbles, consisting of Barney, Betty, and their adopted son, Bam Bam.
Man, that Flintstone really knows how to live.
And if you want to keep on living, you better get back to those dishes.
Yes, dear.
The show humorously depicted modern conveniences in a prehistoric setting, such as cars powered by feet and dinosaurs used as household appliances. The loud and lovable protagonist, Fred Flintstone, worked at a quarry and often found himself in amusing difficulties. His catchphrase, "Yabba Dabba Doo," became a cultural staple.
Yabba Dabba Doo.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba Dabba Doo, I love you.
The Flintstones was inspired by the 1950s sitcom The Honeymooners and quickly became a hit. It was the first animated series to be broadcast in prime time and ran for 6 successful seasons, ending on April the 1st of 1966. The show was removed from Netflix on December the 31st of 2023 because of the expiration of the licensing agreement. Now, let's blast off into the future with the Jetsons.
right, Roly Rolls. Roy.
All right, calm down. It isn't like you haven't seen him for 10 years, you know.
The Jetsons first premiered on ABC on September the 23rd, 1962. It was the first program ever to be broadcast in color on ABC. Created by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, this animated sitcom was set in a futuristic world filled with flying cars, robot maids, and space-age conveniences. It followed the Jetson family, George, his wife Jane, their teenage daughter Judy, and their young son Elroy. The show depicted an idealistic future, contrasting with Hanna-Barbera's other hit, The Flintstones, which was set in the Stone Age. The Jetsons' robotic maid, Rosie, and their dog, Astro, were beloved characters that added to the family's charm. The series explored the everyday life and challenges of living in a high-tech world. Initially, it only ran for one season but gained popularity through reruns. This led to a revival in the mid-1980s, with new episodes produced from 1985 to 1987. Some argued ABC didn't promote the Jetsons enough to stand out in a crowded Sunday night lineup. The network was focused on selling commercial sponsorships to meet a guaranteed adult viewership threshold. The show eventually ended in 1987. Now let's enter the fantastical world of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
There are more modern ways to keep cool, Duncan.
Adam, there's far better firewood than iron vine.
It first premiered in 1983. This animated series, produced by Filmation, was based on Mattel's popular Masters of the Universe toy line.
A sword or any other symbol doesn't make a person a good leader. What does is intelligence, respect for others, and an unselfish desire to do good.
The show followed Prince Adam, who transformed into He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe, to protect the planet Eternia from the evil Skeletor. He-Man, with his loyal companions like Battle-Cat, Teela, and Man-at-Arms, battled against Skeletor and his minions, including Beast-Man and Evil Lyn. The show was known for its action-packed episodes, moral lessons, and iconic catchphrases like, "By the power of Grayskull, I have the power."
By the power of Grayskull.
The show ran for 2 seasons, totaling 130 episodes. The combination of low viewership, poor toy sales, divisive fan reception, and the lack of a breakout modern version of the franchise led Netflix to ultimately cancel the CGI He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series after its initial 3-season order. Irrespective of its short run, it became a major part of 80s pop culture. The series inspired spin-offs including She-Ra, Princess of Power, and various reboots and adaptations over the years.
All right, Teela, go for it.
Sure thing, He-Man.
Now, let's revisit the high-tech antics of Inspector Gadget. It first premiered in 1983 on Nickelodeon. Produced by DIC Entertainment, this animated series followed the adventures of a clumsy cyborg detective named Inspector Gadget. Equipped with several high-tech gadgets built into his body, he tackled missions assigned by his boss, Chief Quimby. Inspector Gadget's niece Penny and their loyal dog Brain were the real brains behind solving the cases. Penny uses her computer book and Brain's clever disguises to prevent the plans of the evil Dr. Claw, leader of the criminal organization MAD. Despite Gadget's obliviousness, his gadgets often accidentally save the day. The show was known for its catchy theme song and humorous take on the detective genre. Don Adams, famous for his role as Maxwell Smart on Get Smart, provided the voice for Inspector Gadget, adding to the show's charm.
Plan afoot to steal bank vaults at Magic Show tonight. Suspect MAD involvement. Investigate.
The original 1983 animated series Inspector Gadget did not actually stop airing, as it's remained in syndication for many years after its initial run. However, the series did have a limited second season in 1985 before ending production. Its mix of comedy, action, and gadgetry made it a memorable series that has been revived multiple times in various formats. Now let's go back to the heartwarming days of Punky Brewster.
Standing there
The show first premiered on NBC on September the 16th, 1984. This heartwarming sitcom follows the story of Penelope Punky Brewster, Soyelle Moonfry, a bright and spirited young girl who her parents abandoned. Henry Warnemont, George Gaines, a grumpy but kind-hearted widower, eventually takes her in. Soyelle Moonfry has continued acting over the years, appearing in shows like Sabrina and the Teenage Witch and voicing animated characters.
This is what I look like from the back. I want to thank you for being so nice to me.
Punky's infectious optimism and unique fashion sense, characterized by mismatched shoes and colorful clothes, quickly won over audiences. Her best friend, Cherie Johnson, and her dog Brandon were important parts of her adventures. The show often tackled serious themes like abandonment and foster care, balanced with Punky's resilience and positivity. Punky Brewster ran for 4 seasons on NBC before being canceled in 1986. It found new life in syndication from 1987 to 1988. The show's theme song, Every Time I Turn Around, performed by Gary Portnoy, became iconic. In 2021, a revival series premiered on the Peacock streaming service, featuring Soyelle Moonfry reprising her role as an adult Punky. The revival introduced Punky as a single mother of 3, continuing her story of resilience and warmth. Now let's explore the life of luxury and lessons in Silver Spoons.
Good evening.
Allow me to say that you look exceptionally beautiful this evening.
Thank you, Derek.
You're the epitome of grace.
Silver Spoons first premiered on NBC on September the 25th of 1982. Created by Martin Cohan, Howard Leeds, and Ben Starr, this sitcom follows the life of a wealthy young boy named Ricky Stratton, Ricky Schroeder. Ricky discovers his estranged father, Edward Stratton III, Joel Higgins, a carefree millionaire who lives in a mansion filled with toys and games. Ricky Schroeder, the young star of Silver Spoons, transitioned to a successful film career, appearing in movies like The Champ and NYPD Blue. The show's premise centered around Ricky teaching his father the importance of responsibility and maturity, while Edward helped Ricky enjoy a fun-filled childhood.
You know the military. They put restricted access on everything. And try and break the code.
The series also featured Edward's personal assistant and love interest, Kate Summers, Aaron Gray, and the family's business manager, Dexter Stuffins or Franklin Seals. The show was known for its charming blend of humor and heartfelt moments, highlighting the bond between father and son. In later seasons, it introduced Alfonso Ribeiro as Alfonso Spears, Ricky's friend. The show aired for 4 seasons on NBC before moving to first-run syndication for its 5th and final season in 1986-87. Next up, we dive into the life lessons of the facts of life.
Corn, maiden of the harvest.
Oh, that's terrific, Cindy.
Yeah, it was really nice.
It first premiered on NBC on August the 24th, 1979. Created by Dick Clare and Jenna McMahon, this sitcom was a spin-off from the popular show Different Strokes. The series followed Edna Garrett, Charlotte Ray, the house mother and later dietitian at the Eastland School, an all-girls boarding school.
All this touching and hugging girls, and I love you. Boy, are you strange. Well, I didn't mean anything.
The main characters included Blair Warner, Lisa Welchel, a wealthy and spoiled student, Natalie Green, Mindy Kahn, a witty and cheerful girl, Tootie Ramsey, Kim Fields, the young and curious campus gossip, and Jo, Nancy McKeon, a tough and street-smart student from the Bronx. Each episode focused on the girls' experiences and the valuable life lessons they learned. The sitcom's main cast, including Lisa Welchel, Kim Fields, and Mindy Kahn, have remained active in the entertainment industry over the decades.
You've grown! You are so thin! Yeah, what happened to the other half of you?
The show was praised for tackling real-life issues such as peer pressure, friendship, and personal growth, all while maintaining a lighthearted and humorous tone. The show evolved, with the characters growing and facing more mature topics as they aged. Running for 9 seasons, the series ended on May the 7th of 1988. It remains one of the longest-running sitcoms of the 80s and is remembered for its positive impact and engaging storytelling.
World right for you.
Different Strokes first premiered on NBC on November the 3rd of 1978.
Don't move to the beat of just one drum.
Created by Jeff Harris and Bernie Kukoff, this sitcom followed the lives of two young African-American brothers, Arnold, Gary Coleman, and Willis Jackson, Todd Bridges, who were adopted by a wealthy white businessman, Philip Drummond, Conrad Bain.
I don't know if we should have come to school, Arnold. I'd feel a lot safer in Times Square with all the weirdos.
Gary Coleman struggled with kidney disease later in life and passed away in 2010 at the age of 42. Todd Bridges has continued acting and also become an advocate for at-risk youth. The show highlighted the challenges faced by the boys as they adapted to their new life in a luxurious penthouse. Arnold's catchphrase, "What you talking about, Willis?" became iconically popular.
You gotta not be working at what you're working at before you stop working. What you talking about, Willis?
The show addressed serious issues like racism, drug use, and bullying while maintaining a humorous tone. The show ran for 8 seasons, switching from NBC to ABC for its final 2 seasons, and concluded on March the 7th of 1986. Next, we have the fun and family-filled adventures of Charles in Charge. It first premiered on CBS on October the 3rd of 1984. This sitcom starred Scott Baio as Charles, a college student who works as a live-in housekeeper for the Pembroke family. His main responsibilities included taking care of the family's 3 children, Lila, Douglas, and Jason. Scott Baio has continued acting with roles in shows like Arrested Development and The Starter Wife.
Oh, thanks. I've just been exercising.
Oh, good. That reminds me, I have to talk to you. Look, Jamie, the thing is, I think you're getting too thin.
And too tall.
Charles quickly became more than just a caretaker. He was a mentor and friend to the kids, often helping them with various teenage problems and life lessons. His best friend, Buddy Limbrick, Willie Ames, added a comedic element to the show with his goofiness. After the first season, the Pembroke family moved away, and Charles began working for the Powell family, consisting of Ellen Powell and her 3 children, Jamie, Sarah, and Adam. This change brought freshness to the challenges for Charles.
You know, you have a major ego problem. You think Alex is helping me because she's in love with you? You're the one who's obsessed.
The show ran for 1 season on CBS before being canceled. However, it was revived in first-run syndication from 1987 to 1990, airing 4 additional seasons.